we're going to start this one leaving Mareeba. We've had 4 nights here at Ringer's Rest, and pretty good little spot. Just a big open field. $10 a night. Doesn't matter how many people, does it? It's just $10 a night.
Yeah, unless you've got children over 14.
Yep. And I think it's not self-contained yet, but next year it's going to be self-contained only, which is pretty good. But it's a good little spot. We're able to watch the hot air balloons in the morning flying around. But that's going to do us here from Mareeba. So this is Henry Ross Lookout, which is on the way down from sort of Coranda, overlooking a bit of just north of Cairns, I think. What a bloody beautiful lookout. Bit foggy, but it's all right, and it's definitely getting a lot busier now, which is really a real pain. There's a lot more roadworks and just a lot more people on the road. But we've overfilled the tank, so that's nothing to worry about. But we've lost our little cap. Spewing because I'm an idiot and forgot to screw it down tight. So it looks like we have to get another one there from Bunnings. Another trip to Bunnings. But anyway, I think we'll get back on the road here. We pulled in here to have a look and dodge the traffic from the little bit of roadworks that we had. It was just all piled up in front of us, a couple of trucks. I mean, I don't know how those trucks go up and down here all day. We've had a couple of days off, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've had 72 hours here in... 48 hours, sorry. Where are we?
Gordonvale.
Gordonvale, just south of Cairns, is it?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
20 minutes south of Cairns. We achieved a fair bit. We got the car serviced, got a haircut, had some retail therapy, had some new sunglasses, which hopefully won't scratch up and break. But yeah, other than that, quiet couple of days, and we're heading to Babinda now, which is going to be interesting because they forecast a lot of rain.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we go. Not too sure what we're in for there, but this little camp we're at, it's a free camp. Like I say, just out of Cairns a bit, but cold showers, toilets, really clean, nice new amenities. $2 for hot showers, is it?
Yeah, for 4 minutes.
4 minutes hot showers, 2 $1 coins. And this is put on by the, I guess, the Shire. I got a dump point. Big grounds. And you can even go down there, but there's a flood warning or something going on, but I don't know. What did you think about this camp?
Yeah, I liked it.
It's good.
Yeah.
We left the van here a couple of days, over like day trips into Cairns. But people coming and going all hours of the night, just sort of backpacker vans coming and going, which is expected because it's right off the main road there, but it was pretty quiet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I had a good night's sleep last night.
Yep. But other than that, we'll hit the road, I think. Move on to Babinda, chase the rain.
No, we're trying to avoid the rain.
Let's get out of here. So this is the Mulgrave MSV sugar, Mulgrave Mill Sugar Mill, which sort of, I guess, collects all the cane sugar from around this area. But a bit of an interesting fact, it was opened in 1896, or commenced operations in 1896, which is pretty damn old. And the fact that it's still running is really cool. So you would have seen on a couple of our videos, we have different fields that we're going past, a lot like this. I believe that's the cane sugar, which is still very young. I've seen it above sort of the car height. But then these are the carriages, if you can see them sort of off in the distance. Which would be pretty interesting to see a couple of those carriages full and rolling along the lines. We haven't really seen that. We've seen the carriages out and about, but never being moved around. And you can see off in the distance there, that's where we're heading, into all that rain. So that's going to be pretty interesting. But let's get out of here. Gordonvale, is it?
This is Gordonvale.
Gordonvale, done. Good little spot, beautiful little town. Everything's beautifully clean, green.
I forget all the window jumps back at me. Where's it gone?
But let's get out of here. Gordonvale, done and dusted. So here we are at Babinda, and it's absolutely bucketing down. We managed to sort of pull up just as the rain cleared a little bit, popped everything up, got all set up, and it started raining and bucketing down, but we're good. This is a free camp, 3 days, is it? 72 hours?
Yeah, 72 hours.
Free camp. Rotary Babinda Park, I think it was called. But showers, toilets down there. Looks like a brand new sort of building. And big grassy area here and down there. And this sort of turnaround point. But there is a river as well down there, which you can take a nice dip in. I don't think I'm going to be doing that just because it's raining. But yeah, this is us. I guess we're going to hunker down and I guess stay out of the rain. So we're here at the boulders, Babinda boulders, and we had to get out from the caravan. It was just too hot and muggy. As soon as that rain cleared up, it just got real hot. So we've come out to Babinda boulders to have a little swim, haven't we?
Yeah.
Refreshing swim. Now that we're out here, it's sort of overcast again. It's a lot cooler. But still, we're going to make the most of this, have a nice swim. This is a pretty good little spot. A couple of toilets, changing rooms up there. Tables, barbecues, bins, plenty of parking, and a camp spot as well.
Yeah, just up the road.
Yep, 72-hour camp spot, pretty sure, just like the one that we're at, but really close to the boulders. So let's get in here and have a swim. There wasn't many other cars here, so I'm hoping it's pretty good, pretty quiet. Cold? So there's a little walk here, Babinda boulders. Devil's Pool lookout 470 metres and the Boulders Gorge lookout 600 metres. So we're gonna go for a quick walk while we can, just to dry off as well. But so far this is a really beautiful spot, apart from the March flies. Plenty of March flies around.
March flies in November. What's that all about?
So this is the first little lookout, and pretty good little lookout, this one. You wouldn't want to swim here. There's a fair bit of I guess current rolling through there. So the Babinda boulders, 1200 metre return walk, are well worth it. It's bloody great. Both little platforms, and that one there, sort of in the middle of both of them. But they're just beautiful views, stunning views really, and just really, everything's really green. Rainforest here, it's just stunning. But Babinda boulders, definitely a thumbs up. Can you see it?
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So I don't know if this shows up in the camera here, but there is a spider which would be the size of my hand. I'm hoping it shows up on camera. I'm hoping that's showing up on camera, but that is a huge spider. That is a monster.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on the spider?
What's that?
If anyone knows what it is, let us leave a comment down below what you think it is. But that is a monster. That's the size of my hand plus. You a bit scared?
I didn't think, when you said it, I didn't think it was going to be that big.
Oh. I thought it was a cassowary. It's just a little bush turkey. So we made it back to camp, all good. And we've moved from over here to over here. It's just a little bit better ground for when it was raining. It sort of pulled up over there. So we've moved over here where it can't really pull up. And as for the cassowary sightings, still haven't seen one. But Soch bought me a present, so we'll let her do the honours of whacking it on the board. Ooh. Good as gold. May not have seen one yet, but we got one on the car now. So I've been marinating up some chicken sheesh for someone that's been wanting chicken sheesh.
Have you got the skewers?
I have got the skewers. I've done everything here, mate.
The reasoning behind us doing our own chicken sheesh is because you can't actually find a chicken sheesh kebab anywhere until you get to Melbourne. And it's my favourite thing in London, so.
So I'm here to save the day again and do up some beautiful chicken sheesh, which has been marinating all day, all last night. So you excited?
I am, but I'll let you know the verdict later.
Well, it's the next morning and we're just leaving Babinda campground, and we're heading to Millaa Millaa or Millaa Millaa, don't know. One of them. Millaa, I think it's Millaa Millaa. Mum thinks it's Millaa Millaa. But there's apparently loads of waterfalls out there, so should be good. Head out there. How far do you reckon it is?
It's an hour drive.
Yeah. It's about an hour drive, and hopefully this rain holds off a bit.
It's due in at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So I guess we might be swimming in the rain. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we get there.
We'll be heading home in the rain.
Why are they called the Atherton Tablelands? So, just are you going to repeat what you said?
It's something to do with an tectonic plate collides with a continental plate, and I'm guessing plate goes on a table.
So that's why they're called tablelands, is because a plate goes on a table.
Yeah, and these are obviously sitting on 2 different plates, this part of the land. and it was actually discovered by John Atherton.
Ah. Nut job. Anyway, we're here on the, what is it? Tourist Drive, Waterfalls Circuit. And Millaa Millaa is 2 k's up the road, but there's 3 different falls here on this circuit. Is there? Well, there they are there. And apparently it's a nice little scenic drive, so we're going to do this little drive, check out the waterfalls, and then go to a tea shop or something.
Yeah, there's all fresh stone goodies apparently that my friend Brett told me about, so someone recommends it, you've got to try it.
Well, let's hit the road and get through this scenic drive. Hopefully this weather stays like it is, because it's looking pretty clear that way. So this is the first falls on the way around the circuit, which is Ellinjaa. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's my good guess.
But well, there's one other car here and that's it. But I reckon you'll be able to get a van in here. It's a big turnaround.
Depends how many other cars.
Yeah, it depends how many other cars are in here, but it's a pretty decent turnaround. Ellinjaa Falls.
Do you reckon that's how you say it?
Yeah, it's got to be. Ellinjaa? Ellinjaa. I don't know. Well, that's the falls anyway, whatever that is. But it's a nice big picnic area as well. A couple of tables down there. So far the track's pretty good. It's just a load of stairs, a bit steep. And there was a sign back there saying slippery when wet, so should be alright. Just watch out for when it's wet. What you got? And there she is. So it looks to get a bit technical towards the end here. Bit of off-road action. But there she is. And that's bloody beautiful, that. That's a really nice fall. So I thought it was another cassowary, but turkey's got me again. Anyway, this falls, what's it called?
Ellinjaa.
What?
Ellinjaa.
Ellinjaa. You can swim in here, but we're not going to swim here today. We're going to keep going to the next one, or the last one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. But beautiful falls, and the sun's just come out, so turned into a good day. Well, let's keep moving. So next stop is Zilli Falls, I believe. Zilli Falls. And they've got a pretty decent car park here. It's across a little single lane bridge. Across the river, Zilli River, I'm guessing, or
Zilli Creek.
Zilli Creek.
One of the ones.
One of the ones. But you got to cross the road, back over here and walk through here. Which, I'm not going to miss an opportunity to whack a sticker on one of these signs. Probably that one, as that's a bit of a one on the road. There you go.
Perfect.
Perfect. And if you want to grab one of our stickers, help support us out, contact us on Facebook, Instagram, or even down below. We've got a little website going on there. So it's a bit of a muddy track down the hill, so she's had to pull up her strides. And she was saying that on Wikicamps was a review that there's some leeches stuck to people, so just might have to check yourselves on the way out. So it's not that very well signposted, but there is just little tracks up into the forest here. So I guess we'll follow these and see where it takes us. So this is about as close as you can get to the Zilli Falls, which is... Zilli, is it? Yeah, it's a bit of a walk, bit of a hike down slippery, rocky, just sort of a crappy walk to not really get as close as we did on the last one. Beautiful falls, big falls, but you just can't get close to them or get a real good view. There's only sort of this little viewing area. You get that view, and then you come back to where is it? Just here. Just here's the other viewing area, and you don't really get a good enough view. If you were to put the work in and get down there, it'll be really nice, but it's just too slippery, too rocky, and too dangerous really to get down there. There's no real path down there. So let's get back up the top of Zilli Falls and check ourselves, and then get out of here. Head over to the next one. Righto, that's Zilli Falls done. A bit of a disappointment, that one. It's big, long, disappointing sort of walk. It's really slippery and rocky. Just to get down the bottom there, and you don't really get that good of a view. Even the little viewing platform at the top's a bit average. Average?
Below average.
But we've checked ourselves, and we're moving on to the next one, the third one.
The famous one.
The famous one. We're having a swim at this one, aren't we?
I think so.
Yep. So we'll get over there and have a look at this one. This is Millaa Millaa, or Millaa Millaa. I think it's Millaa Millaa. I'm going to keep saying Millaa Millaa from now on. Oh. Millaa Millaa Falls, and big car park. Even one on the other side there, coaches, buses, caravans. But this is apparently the biggest one, is it?
No, most famous.
The most famous one, which is why there's a lot more cars here than the other ones. But it's a short little walk down here.
Easy access.
Easy access, yep. So we'll get in here and have a look. So this is the coach and bus area. Toilets over there and some change rooms there, and there's the falls in the background. So Millaa Millaa Falls, it's decided to start raining, so bit of a bugger. We're going to shoot up to our next little stop, which is coffee house?
Yeah, tea house.
Tea house. So try and have a cup of coffee or tea or something, and then try and come back. Hopefully this weather clears up. But it's a bloody beautiful little spot here. They've done well. Nice little grass green area. And that beautiful fall there.
How cool.
Hello, chicken. This is Millaa Millaa Lookout. Millaa Millaa?
You completely changed the name there.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Millaa Millaa, Maya Maya, I don't know.
Millaa Millaa Lookout. I don't know if you can see that on this marbled thing, but there's a resident chicken here, which is pretty cool, and a huge big lookout. If these clouds weren't here, it would be stunning. It still is pretty stunning, but oh, there's another chicken. Hello, chicken. But a beautiful lookout overlooking Millaa Millaa, Millaa Millaa,
I don't know how to say it.
which is down in that general direction. But a really good viewing point here, right up in the clouds. And the locals are pretty friendly. So a really, really nice look at this one. Definitely worth coming out your way. And those clouds are just starting to lift, and you can see Millaa Millaa, Millaa Millaa. But we had our fun with the chooks here. Gave them a little bit of bread. And now we're off. Moving on. But let's get out of here. See you, chooks. So I've ended up here at Malanda Falls, which is about 22 k's north of Millaa Millaa, Millaa Millaa, whatever it's called. No one really knows yet. Go on the one, higher one. But we haven't seen any tree kangaroos yet. We've seen plenty of things that go across the road. The little, I guess, platforms for them to walk across. But also, Malanda Falls has a big new visitor centre, which is pretty cool. But we're going to get in here and check it out. But yeah, huge big information centre, big parking area. But let's get in there, have a squeeze. really cool, isn't it? Wow, look at that, so 1967 flood level. So here they are, Malanda Falls. And you can swim in there, it's a bit muddy. Yeah, I guess they've built it up for ease of access. Anyone can really get to this. Whereas I'm going to go as far as saying I prefer the other one.
Yeah, my favourite one was Ellinjaa, first one.
Yeah, yeah. Which, saying it's a lot harder to get to that one than it is to this one. This one's in the middle of the town, very well set up. But I prefer the one sort of off the track, a lot quieter. And this one's a little bit dirty as well, the water. Bit of a pain. And I suppose it would be pretty good, have a little picnic on the grass there, or even some sundowners. But as you said, Soch, imagine this in the holidays.
Jam packed.
It's so close to everything, right in the middle of town. And yeah, we rammed, absolutely rammed. But still, good little spot nonetheless. But we'll keep going, we're out of the rain, and it's looked like it was slowly heading to Babinda, the rain, so we're just trying to avoid the rain and see what we can see on the map. This is the Crawford Lookout, and it's going to be our last stop before heading back. But the Crawford Lookout.
Over North Johnston River.
Yep, North Johnston River. And that is a stunning lookout. I don't think this little camera does it justice, but it's pretty much a straight cut. Straight down to that river, and that's a beautiful river down there. But that is pretty much going to do us here in Atherton Tablelands, which has been bloody incredible. Just stunning scenery. Sort of the mountains, the driving around in the clouds, the rain as well, which is starting to come down again. But two towns we didn't get to.
Herberton and Ravens Hoe. Apparently you say it like that. I was saying it Ravens Shoe, but...
Yep. So two towns we didn't get to. That'll be when we go around again, hopefully. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this one. It's, yeah, we're done in the Tablelands. Bloody stunning spot. Can't get over how beautiful this is. Everything's so green, hilly, and so much water as well in the rivers compared to WA, where there's not much water in the rivers. Anyway, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers for watching.
Look at all those chickens.
Mulgrave mill, sugar mill, sort of